Okay, I think we all have seen that video with Erykah Badu. Was it type of flaming lips? And I'm gonna say something. And let me put my guy hat on. My guy hat. What I mean by guy hat, let me be a guy for a second. For a 41-year-old woman to look like that, she put a lot of young sisters to shame. I ain't gonna lie. Erykah Badu is a sexy sister. I've always thought that. But there's always been something about her that you just like, you know what, she got like, she got some crazy going on, but was kind of sexy. She was in that whole neo soul thing, and all of a sudden she did what most black women have done nowadays in music. Like they gotten fucked up. They got on the shit. They got turned out. If y'all saw that video, some of y'all may not haven't thought about it long, but some brothers and sisters have. I'm gonna tell you my take on that video. First of all, she shouldn't have fucked Roberta Flack's song. It's a classic. Nobody can sing like Roberta Flack. But if you listen to Roberta's version, and listen to Erykah's version, her interpretation, basically what Erykah is doing is talking about she met somebody, she was pure, water was clean, the glitter, shining and everything, and this man had sex with her, took her virginity basically, represent the blood. Then it went through all this other stuff. Then it got to the point where I said, I hope that God ain't going what I think it was going. Then when I saw the quote unquote, excuse the term, jizz or semen or nut, okay, I'm like, whoa, she didn't do what I thought she did. But you know what? Erykah's no different than Rihanna, Beyonce, Nicki Minaj, Lil Kim, Vivica Fox, Halle Berry. At some point, our women is sexed up. They do and say things in public that you would just sit and say, no white man, no Asian man, no Mexican man would allow their women to get away with. Now people gonna say, allow? Let me say something, sisters. There's a dynamic in our community has been flipped around for the last 40 to 50 something years, maybe longer. And our women have been used as sexual objects for a very long time. If you go back to around, was that 99, maybe 2000, 2001, when Beyonce did that Austin Powers movie Goldfinger, if you listen to Mike Myers, who's old enough to be her father, and the other actors in the movie, how they talked about how sexy she is. They never once really talked about her being a good actress or being a performer. They talked about her appearance. When they talked about the Lady Leah or Left Eye or anybody with TLC, they always talked about their appearance in a sexualized manner. Halle Berry, when she did Monster Ball, here it is, Halle swore up now she would never do anything that graphic. But she did that. She did Swordfish. And now every time you see a movie she's in, she was somebody who's either identified as white or somebody who's a Hispanic that whites have claimed or want to be claimed as white. And when I saw Erykah Badu do this, I said I wasn't too shocked because when she did that video, when she was in Dealey Plaza, and I get the metaphor in her videos, she's trying to do this artistic thing, but it's done at the expense of her reputation and black women in general. See, we already got Beyonce and Rihanna out there holding their ass out. Erykah Badu, you're 41 years old. Come on, baby, you don't need to be doing that. And you can see by the action out here on YouTube that brothers and sisters were turned off from it. Even brothers, they like I said, I'm putting my guy hat back on. Even though we like something, we like seeing you in your all natural glory, it was a turn off, baby. Now I got my moments where I want to see half naked women or completely naked women, but there's a time and place. I don't want to see that in a music video. Now if I could have judged the song on its own merits, then fine. It was a unique take on a classic. But I'm sorry. This is why you don't fuck with Marvin Gaye stuff or Diana Ross stuff, because they made it classic. But see, she had to do something different. She had to do something to stand out. And I'm telling you right now, it seems that our women are being manipulated or being used as sexual objects. And the moment a brother like myself stand up and say, hey, enough is enough, we're looked upon as chauvinists, or we look like we're trying to keep them from being creative. No. At some point, black men gotta say enough is enough. because apparently some of these sisters ain't putting y'all on blast. I mean, here's talk about black men in imagery, with rap and everything. It's black women doing this. Nobody forced Little Kim to walk around with her breasts hanging out, wearing a pasty. Remember when Diana Ross tapped her breasts, playing with her breasts on that? I think it was the MTV Awards. That shit wasn't cute. When Toni Braxton went out there and did a J-Lo. And Jennifer Lopez was able to get away with it, but they talked about turning back like a dog. And Toni looked it better than hers and Jennifer Lopez. I'll just be honest. But the fact remains that I don't want to see our sisters out here glorified or sexualized in that way. I'm not a prude. I mean, I'm a man. Like I said, I like the female form. I don't care what her ethnicity is. If she looks good to me, I want to see it. But it's a time and place. But I have an issue with the sexualization of black women. And they start younger and younger. This is why I have issue with these damn videos out here on YouTube, these different sites. This is why I have issue with World Star Hip Hop showing videos of black women in the most degrading images. Now, I'm not saying let's pretend that this doesn't exist. But it's hard for sisters out here. They're getting bombarded with so much. They're trying to emulate what white women do. It's not going to be taken the same way. It's not going to be interpreted the same way. Now, let me get vulgar real quick. Let me just be vulgar. Like I said, I'm still a man. Erykah was looking good. But the visuals read along with it were just fucking with my head. I mean, I understand you got to change your style, but it's so. With Erykah Badu remind me of Elisa Bonet, Cree Summers, Jada Pinkett, and them. All of a sudden, they want to go out and get all rock and artsy on us and take what we found attractive about these sisters. It diminishes, and it's sad. It's sad. It's like watching Vivica Fox. Remember one time, every brother wanted Vivica till she got with 50 Cent, like she just went ape shit and chopped her face up. Y'all gotta stop emulating what white women do. Or a certain group of white women. Let me rephrase that because I don't want anybody to get the impression I think all white people, all white women are this and that. Or I don't want to give the impression that all black women are this and that. Because I had to be very careful because sometimes we use words that use expressions that get taken out of context. But I'm sorry, I got to defend the sisters. I just something about it as a black man rubbed me the wrong way. And like I said, she fucked up when she fucked with Roberta Flack's song. You just don't fuck with classics. But that video, I got the metaphor. And then you collaborate with white performers and you got nothing but white guy. Come on, no. That's like asking Bill Clinton judge a black beauty contest. It's just a bad visual.